Hello, Leo. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, my friends. How are you? Leo, thank you for showing up here. Whether you are a sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Leo, or you're cross-watching, thank you so much for doing that. Leo, we're here with a couple of oracle decks. We are going to do that this week. A couple of oracle decks. We'll throw some tarot at it, and then we're going to clarify to see what's going on for you in the week ahead. My readings, if you've never been here before, and welcome if you're brand new, because a bunch of people just arrived over the last few days, last week or so. So if you're one of those people, I hope you'll say hello in the comments. I'd love to know if you're new. And whether you find this reading today, tomorrow, or next year, it is a general reading and could resonate. And let's find out what's going on for you in the week ahead. Whenever you find this, it's going to be for the week ahead here. Tell me about Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So, hey, I think you've got Mercury backed up in your business right now. It's going to kind of make you a little bit crazy. You're going to be overthinking things. Please take things slow. We do have just the 27th, another couple of days in Mercury retrograde here, and then we are in the shadow phase for a couple of weeks. So you're still in this energy of maybe feeling like you want to reach out to somebody, or somebody has maybe already reached out to you, Leo. Somebody from the past, a friend, maybe a lover. Tell me about Leo, please. What do we need to know about Leo? We do have a leg up. Card number 34 is a 7. For me, 7s are always about heaven, divine intervention, the universe looking in on you, giving you a leg up. Polar bears are leaders, right? They are the ones who are like wandering about in the snow, making the pathways for all the smaller animals. They also never lose a scent, right? I live in a province in Canada where we have in the north of my province. I live south in my province, so I'm closer to the American border. But in the north of my province, we do have polar bears, and what I do know is that when polar bears pick up a scent, they do never lose that scent. You could go back to an area a year later, and that polar bear will find you. Will pick up your scent again. We have the never-ending story. Look at this. It feels like persistence. So the leg up here, it feels like that you've been a leader in your life, and I feel like it's like you. The leg up here, it feels like the universe is giving you the leg up. I feel like you've been traveling a path by yourself. You're the trailblazer, I want to say. Leo, you're the trailblazer, as the polar bear is. And, as they walk around, they make these big paths for the smaller animals. I want to say you're the trailblazer. There is something here that says it's the never-ending story. Now, this could be something about love. We do have a heart here. There is somebody that I feel that you cannot get out of your energy, or you can't disconnect from. Like, it feels like it's something that's been going on forever, and it feels like it will go on forever. We have card number 37, which is a 10, and that breaks down to a 1. So we could be looking at the beginning of something, like restarting something, because it's a never-ending story, which means the story began a long time ago. So it almost feels like you want to reconnect with somebody, or we're going to try it again. We're going to go back to the beginning and give it another try. But it feels like you're worried about it, I want to say. This never-ending story, it's like you can't get this person out of your head, right? This person has their hand on their forehead. It's like, I'm next. Because we're looking at this is a timer, right? One of those sand timers. And then we have the heart that's ready to go down next. So it feels like somebody here is about to make a decision to try and restart something with somebody, possibly. We do have Poised, yeah. You're ready to make some sort of decision here. You're on the edge. Okay, of glory. I just heard Lady Gaga, right? You're on the edge of something that's really good here. But I feel like the universe is pushing you in the right direction, pushing you to some sort of a new beginning. We do have card number 48, which is a 12, and 12 is Piscean energy. You could be dealing with Pisces. You don't have to be. You could also be dealing with Aries. We have a 1 here, and could be Cancer. We have the card number 7, which is July, right? So we do have card number 48. So it's a 12. 1 and 2 is 3. It feels like we are talking about some sort of a partnership in this never-ending situation here. And I feel like the universe is giving you a boost of energy, or pushing you up, or giving you a leg up, and saying it's time for you to go back there. We have a new life here. Interesting. New life of deep knowing. Oh, somebody's connected to the self. Somebody has connected to the universe here. Oh, this is a 12 as well. We've got 1212. Now that is an angel number, 1212, and I think it is about reconnection. Can be about romantic connection, but look up that number and see how it applies in your life here. Let's go with one more card, and then we will look at some tarot, and we'll clarify a little bit, find out what's going on. going on for Leo? One more card, please. We have watch and wait. Oh, interesting. So you're sort of on the edge of your seat, poised for change, right? We do have card number 53, which is an 8, the seahorse spirit. And, I feel like you might be a male, possibly, or a masculine energy, whether you're a male or a female. Masculine energy that has children, because I think seahorses, I think it is the males that have children, right? They're the ones that lay eggs, I'm pretty sure. So you could be someone who does have kids here. You could be someone who is a masculine. We do have sandpiper spirit, be playful. Card number 51 is a 6. Again, an indication, right? 6 is the lovers in tarot. Find out what else is going on here. Let's pick a deck. Tell me about Leo. Tell me about Leo. Leo, if you're interested in a private read, friend, please look below this video. At the top of the pinned of the comments, there is a pinned comment that will give you all the information that you need if you would like to have a private reading. Tell me about Leo. Tell me about this leg up here. I feel like the universe is helping you out, pushing you toward this never-ending story. We do have temperance, so you've been patient. You've been waiting. I think you've been waiting for a sign. You've been waiting for the universe to tell you when it's go time. You've been spending your time getting balanced. I feel that you've been sort of going back and forth as to whether you really want to start this again or not, but I feel like the universe is pointing you in the direction of the future. Temperance is the angel Michael, and I also feel like you're about to go on some sort of a journey that's going to end up with some sort of happiness at the end. I'm looking at this little path here with the sun, so it does feel like you'll be going on some sort of a journey, but I think you're waiting to see what is going to happen. You're waiting for some sort of a sign. Tell me about the never-ending story, please. We do have the Hanged Man. So it's like you're pulling back. You're pulling back. It feels like you're surrendering to the universe and saying, look, I don't have the answer. What do I do from here? You're trying to find a balanced way to carry forward. And I feel like that there is some sort of new beginning that you want, but you're holding back from it. You're pausing, taking pause. And I feel like you're trying to see a perspective that is not your own. It's almost like you're trying to see the perspective of someone else, how they feel about the situation. You're wondering how they're feeling about it. Tell me about Poised. I feel like your intuition is telling you that something is about to go down here, that you're poised for change. We've got the 6 of Swords. Something is changing here. It feels like you've learned some lessons back here that you're ready to take forward into the future. We do have watch and wait, so I feel like in the week ahead that it doesn't feel like anything major changes, but I feel like you're opening up some sort of a new cycle or a new chapter here. Card number 39 is, of course, a 12. And we do have a 12 here, so that's what I was saying about the 12-12. And I feel like for you, you are watching and waiting, because card 53 is an 8, and 8 is about the self. It's also about putting hard work in on it, on something here. So you might be very busy at home, taking care of kids, carrying the mortgage, working, all of that kind of stuff. It does feel like here that you're ready to move on from something here. Maybe ready to move on from this Hanged Man energy, because I feel like you've been here for a while. Oh, it's a 12, isn't it? Yes, it says here 12, right? 10, 11, 12. And then we have 12, 12, 12. We have 3 12s here. Watching and waiting. When I said that, watching and waiting, I all of a sudden heard the song Man Eater by Hall & Oates. He says, watching and waiting. Because she knows it's you, but your eyes are on the door. That's what he says. She knew it was you, but your eyes are on the door. So I feel like there is somebody here that we're talking about that I feel that there is feelings for. I also feel like they are obsessive feelings. You're watching and waiting. And her eyes are on you, but your eyes are on the door. What else does he say? Oh, baby, can't you see? What you see, you get it for free. The woman is wild. it feels like, oh, it's the song Man-Eater. Yeah, it says, whoa, here she comes. She's a man-eater. I feel like you have your eyes on someone that you're not sure is not toxic. So you're watching and waiting. It feels like you've learned some things back here, but it also feels like you're on the precipice or on the edge of maybe communicating with someone, going towards someone here. But you're not sure that they're not codependent. You have a lot of doubt. You have a lot of fear that it's going to work out, whether it's going to work out or not. Bottom of the deck is a Chariot, but you're in the vehicle already. You're ready to go. It's like you're here, poised, right? Poised, but you're not really sure, is this going to work out for me? Or am I just going to go ahead and get there and it's going to be the end? Or the person's going to turn me away, or they're going to release me? Or should I just release the idea of moving forward anyway? The Ace of Swords, though, you want to talk. You've got to say something. And I think what you want to say is that I feel like you have passion for this person, obsessive passion. Your person could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. We do see the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Right? Let's find out. Let's clarify just a little bit for you, Leo, and then we'll get you on your way. Tell me about Leo. Tell me why Temperance is here. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. We do have Capricorn here as well. We've got 12s all over the place, so that's Pisces. Tell me about Temperance, please. We have the Five of Wands. We have the World card. You have to wait until something ends here. So that's why you're going back and forth. It's like you're trying to close a chapter on something else. And I feel like the chapter that you're closing here, Leo, it feels like you're in a group of people who are backbiters. They're gossipers. They're people who keep you in competition, like you have to prove yourself to them all the time. Prove your love, prove your kindness, prove you're a friend. Like, that's what I'm looking at here. We've got the Five of Wands. In this particular depiction, you can see that they are so engaged in gossip that the cauldron's boiling over and nobody sees that they're on fire. But I feel like that's what you're trying to get away from here. You're trying to disconnect from some sort of a group of people that are no longer serving you here. I feel like you're about to close the door or close a chapter, and it's time to be a little more carefree. It also does feel like here that you are accomplishing something. Like, it feels like this is going to be a milestone for you, because I feel like you were in the clutches of this group of people for a really long time until the universe came along and gave you a leg up. It feels like you're either experiencing better things, or maybe you call it luck, or things are going a little easier, a little better. You feel like somebody's carrying you. You feel like you can do this here. So I feel like in the week ahead that you are trying to make a decision back and forth here, trying to get some stability, or waiting for a sign from the universe to tell you you're doing the right thing. Tell me about the Hanged Man here. Hanged Man is Pisces energy. We've got the Moon energy. We've got the Page of Cups. One more. One more, please, for Leo. There it is. So that's a challenge, right? It's falling out on its side. The Two of Cups is a challenge for you, Leo. So we do have the Page of Cups. It does feel like, I want to say that the never-ending story gives you a good feeling. It makes you feel good. We've got Pisces and Cancer energy here. And I feel the Moon energy tells me that things are not as they seem. So I want to say to you that if you've been worried about moving forward to somebody here, I feel like the Page of Cups could also be an apology, that you're wondering what you should say with the Hanged Man energy, trying to see it from their perspective and how it looked for them. I feel like you're ready for the last shoe to drop, though. Like, I'm looking at this heart that is ready to fall through this hourglass timer here. I feel like you've been keeping your feelings under the surface, and I feel like you are taking a moment of pause, because the Hanged Man is here, taking a moment of pause, because you're not really sure if you want to reveal what it is that you're feeling, because I feel what you're feeling is really big. It feels like it's bigger than anything that you felt in a long time. Maybe not ever, but in a long time. But we do have 3 cups here with the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups. And it does feel to me like you're thinking about reaching out to someone to send them a message and ask them, can I see you? Can I take you out? Can we get together? It does feel like that. But I feel like right now the Moon energy is here, giving you a little bit of fear. And things are not as they seem because you can't see everything for what it is. I feel like the universe is waiting for you to take a leap of faith here. Tell me about the Six of Swords. We've got the Seven of Wands. We've got the Hierophant and the Four of Pentacles. Really, hey? I feel like what you're keeping under the surface here is that you've learned a lesson. You've learned a lesson that boundaries are good, but also that I feel like you're about to stand up for yourself. You're about to stand up for yourself and move away from things that no longer serve you here. It's time to move along on the path, and I think that you've been struggling with that. Struggling leaving a situation, maybe a group of people that you've been connected to a really long time. People that you would consider to be your friends or your family, maybe a workplace. But it does feel like these people are engaged in combat. There's competition, they put you in competition. It's like, it does feel like a group of people that you always have to prove yourself to. The High Priestess is telling me that what you're keeping under the surface here with the Four of Pentacles, what you're not sharing with other people, is that I feel like you are now sort of in this spiritual energy. I want to say that the universe is poking in on you here, right? Is peeking in on you and giving you this energy of a leg up, which means I feel like you are now more connected to your spiritual self, the spiritual side of you. I want to say that you are a traditional person and that you have a really hard time making change. And you are a fixed sign, so that could possibly be that, but we are looking at Taurus here. It feels like you have a really hard time making change, but it feels like you are changing direction here and you're heading out with the Six of Swords. But I don't think you're telling many people about it, to be honest. Tell me about the Devil, please. Watch and wait. Obsessively watching. You are watching someone from a distance. You are watching someone from a distance here. We do have the Hermit energy. I think you're watching this person to see their movements, to see what they're doing, what they're up to, and if you can get any indication about what's going on with them, or if they might accept your invitation when it comes in, Three of Cups, to take them out, right? So we do have the Hermit energy, we have the Tower, and then we have Justice. So I feel like you are having some sort of a realization or a revelation in the week ahead here. It does feel like you have been spending a lot of time away by yourself, trying to get some wisdom, trying to go over details of you. Is this something that I really want to do? I feel like what you do want is balance. You want justice. It feels like you want to make things right, or you want to say something. And I feel like you can't stop thinking about that. But the only thing that's going to get you out of this Devil energy, a place where you feel kind of chained to, that you can't get away from, is the Tower. The Tower is coming here, and I feel like it's a realization. It's a realization of the Four of Wands, and that is, I do want something stable. I do want passion and excitement and celebration. I do want something that is like that. Tell me why the Tower's here. We do have the Four of Cups, but have I missed my chance? That's what it looks like. Have I missed the chance? I'm now feeling, you're now feeling inspired to move forward, to tell somebody, like, to come clean, to make things right, to bring things back into balance. But I think that you're wondering, did you miss it? Because you were very focused on the party life, which I think is this Five of Wands back here. You were very focused on that. Maybe you didn't see that this person was trying to offer you some sort of love or a cup or emotions, something like that. Tell me about a leg up. Leg up, we have the Nine of Cups. We have is that a four? Four of Swords, yeah, and then we have the Two of Swords. So 6 swords. So leg up is that's exactly what happened. The universe has inspired you to move forward to your wish fulfillment, and because we do have 4 swords and 2 swords, and I feel like you weren't willing to take the mask off. It's something you didn't want to see. You wanted to feel it out, and I feel like that's why you were stuck in this Hanged Man energy. That you wanted to feel it out first. What is the never-ending story about, please? Because it's about to reopen, begin again. That's what it feels like. Another chance, possibly. The Chariot is here. We have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Page of Swords. I did say that you were watching somebody from a distance, right? The Page of Swords is here. So I feel like you are watching someone from a distance to see if they truly are happy. They may present themselves as being a very happy, balanced, emotionally happy person. And I feel like you're watching them somewhere online, in the neighborhood, place that they work. Maybe you work with this person. But I feel like you are about ready to get in the vehicle and head forward for the victory. But I feel like first you must make sure that you are balanced in your energy. But something is about to begin, and I think the person that you've been watching is the person that you are poised to go see. We do have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, you will be communicating. Eight of Wands, Knight of Cups. Wow, 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 wow. Leo, I feel like you are going to be communicating someone. You're going to reveal your feelings. You're poised to reveal your feelings. So for some of you, this could be flipped, right? Maybe there is someone coming at you, but I'm reading it from this particular point of view, whether you're feminine or masculine, but it could be flipped. Take it as it resonates. Because I've just seen some of you in the comments that it seems that when I read Leo for you, that it is in a flipped energy, right? So I feel like you don't only have romantic feelings for this person. I feel like you have love feelings, right? Again, we have an indication there's 2 cups here, and there's not only romance here, but I do believe that you have fallen in love with somebody and want to have a new beginning. So I feel like you're watching and waiting at this time, watching and waiting, because you don't know if this person is a man-eater, right? A woman-eater. Take it as it resonates, feminine or masculine. You don't know if this person is someone who's going to crash and burn your life. Are they someone who has an addiction? Are they someone who is... it feels like there is some fear here that maybe you might not make the right decision, or you might feel chained to somebody. Codependent. Are they codependent? We do have the Queen of Pentacles. You know what? I saw the Queen of Pentacles under here. Yeah, looks like you are taking action here, and I feel like you are feeling like this person is the person that maybe you might want to be stable with. This person is going to offer you stability, right? And Leo and an earth sign is great, because Leo is always with the go, 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 the fire, fire, fire. And the earth sign is about, whoa, slow it down. Let's enjoy it, right? So they're a really good combination here. This person is a high priestess. They might be someone who's a tarot reader, who has psychic energy, someone who already knows that you're on the approach, but someone that you're psychically connected to, because this person is vibrational and stuck to the ground, right? This person, I feel, has their own money, though. I don't think that you need to support them, but I feel like it might be a good connection here, whether this is friend or lover or whatever it is. It is somebody that you do have a lot of feelings for, though. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here, Leo. I will go, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Thanks, Leo. Bye-bye.